Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you're watching me from. This is Yeye Princess Ajebukumi Olukunwemide, a priestess of Orisha Olokun. I hope you guys are all doing good wherever you are. This is the last month in the year 2023, and I know by the special grace of Olodumare and our Orishas, we are going to end this year in joy, in peace, in total health and sound mind. And with that same blessing of the Orishas and Olodumare, we'll move into 2024. Now, that being said, today I just want to talk to us about how we take care of our Orisha as an olorisha. We all know that an olorisha is a devotee of an orisha, be it Eshu, Ogun, Olokun, Shango, or which orisha. So an olorisha is someone that is a devotee. It can be a priest, can be a priestess of an orisha. So how do we take care of our orisha? We know that these orisha, their blessing abound on us. But we that we receive the blessings of this orisha, how do we take care of them? How do we maintain them? How do we make sure that they are in good conditions? We might just feel that because they are orishas, they are not human beings, we don't need to take care of them. And that's a very, very, very strong misconception. We have to take care of our orisha as an olorisha. It is our duty to make sure that the orishas that we are serving, they are in good condition. You see some people, they just put their orisha anywhere. You go to some priest or priestess place for consultation or for one appeasement or the other, and then when you get to the room where these orishas are kept, the rooms are not okay, they are not tidy, they are not clean, which should not be the case. If you as a human cannot stay in a dirty environment, if you as a human cannot stay in an unkept place, in a place that is not well ventilated, why put your orisha in such a place? I think that in as much as we as humans cannot dwell in unkept places, in unhealthy places, in unventilated places, we shouldn't subject our orishas to such. Sometimes we might be feeling that when we call our orishas, they don't answer us as fast as we want them to answer. They don't give us swift response to our appeasement or our prayers or our supplications. It can be that they are not happy with the way they are kept or with the environments in which we kept them. We really have to, as an olorisha, it is your responsibility, it is your duty to make sure that the orisha that you are devoted to is in a well-kept environment, is in a good condition, is clean. The room where you keep your orisha or the temple where you have made for your orisha is supposed to be kept clean. It's supposed to be kept tidy. It should be well ventilated. There should be good ventilation there. Some people, when you go to their room, the room where their orisha is kept, even you as a human being, you find it hard sleeping there because it's not well kept. And we all know the kind of things that go on there. We all know the kind of things when it comes to in terms of sacrifices, appeasement, supplication. We know what goes on there. So that kind of place shouldn't be a place where we have to live unkept or dirty. We should take care of our orisha. How do you even feed your orisha? Some olorisha, they don't even feed their orisha unless someone comes to them with a problem. And then when they do consultation, the person is asked to appease one orisha or the other. That is when they remember that they have to feed their orisha, which is wrong. Without you having someone come to meet you from consultation, you have to feed your orisha on your own as an olorisha, as a devotee of your orisha. It is your right, it is your responsibility to feed your orisha. I'm not saying you should feed your orisha every day, no, but at least once in a month, once in 2 months, once in 3 months, depending on your capabilities. It's good to feed our orisha. See, constant feeding of the orishas. My Iya Orisha always says something. She says it is only human being that forgets the favor that is done to them. She says, all this Orisha that I am seeing, that whatever favor you do to them, they don't forget it. They always pay you back for the favor. They even pay you in multiple folds than that which you do. My Iya Orisha always says something also, Iya Jeshikemi Olokun. She said, when you clean your Orisha, their environment, when you sweep it, she said they notice it. They know. You might be thinking that they are not seeing what you're doing. They don't care. No, they take note of that thing. It can just be where your Orisha is kept. You sweep it, you mop it. There is a blessing that is abound for you for just that little thing that you did, that you did not even count as anything. But it's quite unfortunate that some people don't even care about where they keep their Orisha. You see the environment of their Orisha, unkept, dirty, unhealthy, lack of ventilation. And you know what goes on there, that if that place is not well ventilated, it tends to bring smell. So how do you feel when you go into the place where you kept your Orisha? You, as a devotee of that Orisha, you can't stay there. A lot of Olorishas cannot sleep in the room where their Orisha is being kept, which should not be like that. The room where you keep your Orisha should be your holy grail. The room where your Orisha is kept, either one Orisha or two, or no matter the number of Orishas you have. Fine, you might not have enough space to split your Orishas into different rooms. And then you have a room or two rooms where you have to put all your Orishas. That doesn't mean that the room should be dirty. Doesn't mean that the room should be unkept. Doesn't mean that the room should not be swept or mopped or dusted or cobwebbed. We know that cobwebs do tend to grow in an unkept and untidy place. How good do you take care of your Orisha? You know that you have to take care of your Orisha properly for the blessing of that Orisha to abound, for your prayers to be answered, for you to get quick response to your supplications, for your sacrifices to get to them, and then for them to look upon you with mercy. It's not just calling upon your Orisha and doing appeasements. How do you take care of them? How often do you feed your Orisha? Do you wait until when a customer comes to you and say they want to do consultation, and then after consultation it comes out that they should make one appeasement or the other before you will not give your Orisha food? You yourself as an olorisha, do you go out of your way to buy that thing with your money and feed your Orisha and tell your Orisha, I am the one that is giving you this food. I am the one that said you should take. Do you have to wait until when a customer wants to make a sacrifice or an appeasement or a supplication before you feed your Orisha? We do have to take care of our Orisha. It is our responsibility, it is our duty as an Olorisha to make sure that the Orisha that you are devoted to is well kept and well taken care of. This is just my piece. Thank you very much. Till next time when I post another video, it's still your Princess Ajibukumi Olokun Emide, with the blessings of Olokun abound with you. Goodbye.